Well, so this video is going to be about some improvements I think needs to be made to the game to make it overall more better. It's like gameplay experience wise. So the first thing I have on the list would be add a run and a walk option. There is a run option, but it's in server settings. But I strongly advise it be placed in personal settings because not every host of the game is going to adjust the server settings to suit one player's play style and one player's needs when they play in the game. So I'm saying it should be personalized so that way the player can change the way they play the game without interfering with the way other people play. So I think that should be in added in the game personal settings. The next one I have would be add FOV option. There is an FOV option in this, but it's not like, well, you could see the difference in field of view, right? But like me personally, I like to see the arms of the players when I play it. So like I like to see them stretch out a little bit like longer because I feel like I'm moving way faster than like all other players when I probably moving at the same rate. Yeah, did you hear it? So yeah, I think the FOV could be fixed as well, and improvements should be made there. The next one, uh they do have a crouch button here, but I would like them to add like a slide button. These are just some of my suggestions. I would like them to add like a slide button. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but like for like a team deathmatch mode, I think they should add like a slide button. Team deathmatch is not yet added into the game, but yeah, it should be added into the near future. And the next one would be to allow players who flash an opponent to know, okay, to allow players who flash an opponent to see that they have flashed that opponent. What do you mean by that? Okay, if you throw a flashbang across the corner and it flashed a couple of players on the other side of that corner. When you peek that corner again, it should have like the canceled out eye on top of those players. So you know, okay, they're flashed, you flash them, and so you can go in for the kill. The next would be add a support setup in game. Let me explain that a little bit more. Add a support setup in game. Allow players, once they get a certain amount of kills to create, allows, okay, allow players, once they get a certain amount of kills, to activate radar for a short period of time, 10 seconds max, to see where enemy team may be located. And the radar jammer to block radar activity from the opposing team once player attains a certain amount of kills without dying. That could be a good one as well. A next one would be an auto aim feature for mobile players. So you can like, okay, auto aim, I'm not sure if it's in the game yet. I haven't even checked the server settings for that, but I think auto aim should be in personal settings because like I said, not every host is going to stop the game to adjust the server status to suit one player's play style or whatever. So you can add it so they can disable it or enable it whenever they feel like in personal settings. And next one would be add more game modes like capture the flag. They could go a casual game mode and a hardcore game mode. We do have a plant and defuse game mode, but we should have it like because certain players like to be like really competitive. So you could have like a casual bomb and defuse, and you can have a hardcore. Same for all of the other game modes I'm going to call off. So that's free for all, capture the point, team deathmatch, bomb defuse, etc. And also another feature I would like to see added would be a vote kick hacker, a vote kick option. So hackers cannot rejoin the game once they have been kicked. So I'm saying like if I see a hacker, he's playing the game like in a suspicious way, I can vote kick that hacker, but he may still be in the game, but he can no longer join that server where he has been kicked from. And that would be add report cheater system where you can like, if you see a cheater, you can report them to the devs or the person in charge of the game, so they can have a look at their account and view any suspicious activities or whatever, so they can like take the necessary precautions to like fix that problem or ban that player from their game. And next one would be crosshair customization. You could like, I think that is in the game though, crosshair customization. So I'm gonna skip over that one. And add a seasonal pass for the game, so you can add like certain things to the game that are exclusive to players that have the seasonal pass or whatever. So, for example, you could add seasonal pass for, let's see, certain skins in the game. Yeah, certain skins are like certain weapons that may be added to the game in the later future. Because if you haven't like noticed already, this game is limited to like 5 to 6 weapons. That's excluding the pistols. I mean primary weapons. So that could be added. Next one, they do have option where you can go offline and increase the difficulty of parts and depending on your rank. So another one is you should add like a ranking system depending on how well a player plays the game, and add to their player profile stats. So they can see whether they are ranking up or whether they are still in the same place they were before. A cross-platform feature is already inside the game. And this one I already mentioned, add skins and purchasable gold and credits to buy skins and some exclusive content. Okay, well, I would really like to see some skins added to the game, because it'll make the game more like colorful, and it would be to like an extent where players can like customize out the weapons and the scopes to how they want to set it up. And another one I should say, we should add like more attachments in the game as well. Like they have the regular scopes and stuff like that. But I think the weapon should be customizable, where you could like by default sometimes I noticed you can take off stock from any weapons you're using, and it really wouldn't affect the recoil in any way. But I prefer to like see where the improvements or the changes have been made, to where I take off some attachments from the weapons. The next one would be make the game skill based. So like players with different play styles can like come into the game and merge their like strategies and whatever. So players wouldn't just be they could buy certain contests for the game, and like they're automatically above every other player inside the game. You want to make your game skill based, so not like make it easy to catch on to, but make it to where you have to know what you're doing in order to be successful in winning rounds. And next one would be add controller support for mobile and PC. I feel as if this is important because, like, for me, I usually play with keyboard and mouse, but like for mobile, like with the touchscreen and stuff like that, my fingers get really sweaty. So I feel as if the controller support is necessary for some. And overall, I think the game, yes, it is still under some development progress or whatever. I'll leave the link to the server and the game in the description, so you can see whether, or you can see how to get the game and how it's being developed by the different developers. Yeah, so they also leak sneak peeks and stuff like that, like new updates and announcements in the server, so you guys should definitely check that out. And the next one, I say, make some of the abilities like exclusive. What do I mean by that? Exclusive as in, certain players have certain abilities, like player classes, add player classes. Certain players have certain abilities that they can like use to their advantage. So like, you could have like a healing class for like support and stuff like that. A healing class. You could have a class for support, like you go in flashing, nading and stuff like that. Like player, more like player roles or whatever. So I'm saying that can be implemented as well. And the next one, I think could be added. Hold on, I have to check something real quick. The next one that I think should be added should be, let's see, I already mentioned auto aim and all of them. For mobile, I already mentioned the slide button and the run feature. Oh yeah, I really do not know how to run in this game, even though I turned it on server settings. I'll have to contact the devs about that. They need to show me how to do that. On mobile, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. The Battle Royale mode, I do not know how to jump out of the plane because it's telling me press F or B to jump out. I don't have an F or B button, so when the time runs out, I just land in the water and die. So that can be fixed as well. I'll leave some more suggestions, I think, in the description, so you guys can go over that and contact the devs if you want to like be a beta tester for the game or whatnot. Or just go on the site and download the game. I think they had an updated version for mobile. You guys can check out as well. So yeah, overall, my experience playing the game, it was really nice. I first expected the game to be like more of a high game because me seeing that I sometimes stumble on new games anytime I play them. Like I am really horrible at new games anytime I play it. This one was really easy to pick up on. And I'm like a old Counter-Strike player, but not old Counter-Strike player, right? But I played CS Portable from back in 2004, from as late as 2014. When I first started that game, I was horrible. But now I'm like I'm close to master, right? But I'm better than the average mobile player. I'm competing with PC players and all of that was not in that game. My username in that game would be either BobZNF or COVID-19 on the leaderboard. So yeah, that will like wrap it up for the game. For the commentary section of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, that is. But yeah. Oh guys, I'm sorry about that. Also, one of my suggestions would be to add some perks in the game. I don't know how it's gonna affect the gameplay, but yeah, add some perks so players can like further enhance the way they play the game by these perks that should be like implemented. That would be like my last suggestion. Yeah, add some perks for players and weapons. Not players, for the weapons. For class setup, you should add some perks so players can like load it out to the way they want to and play the game like however they feel like it.